This playthrough is rated E10+.
Yo ho ho and a bottle of rum. The viewers, Vauldemare back here with another episode of Sly 3 Among Thieves. In this episode, we went to the salty seas themselves. Yeah. As we're trying to complete all our missions and everything like that to
These deep, misty waters
save
are
Penelope.
said to be home to the monster. Keep a sharp eye out.
Sorry, Bentley, but I can't see a thing in this fog. If your sea monster's here, there's no way we'll find him.
Well, it's imperative we track it down and discover why the pirates fear it so vehemently. Panda King, do you have any fireworks that might light the place up a little? Make it easier to spot the creature?
My fireworks are not flares. They burst with ferocious beauty, and then disappear like the lightning.
We should really get out of here. With visibility this bad, we might sail into a rock. The boat might take some real damage. Okay, now that's some real damage.
The sea monster is upon us. Go below deck and placate the others. I will confront this creature with my firework artistry.
Give a shout if you need any backup. I'll stand ready.
I guess it is true. Panda King's things aren't used for flare or show. It's designed for destruction. Says hi. But yeah, we're still trying to piece together a plan to save Penelope, and well, so far it's not been going too bad. We've sunken some ships, captured some ships. I guess I should be like preparing these. Well, the only problem is you wait too long if they nuts. Well, that's a good start, isn't it? Yeah, you're trying to charge the thing, wait too long, double mega charge.
So, you now choose to face me. Behold the Panda King, your master!
Really? Well, alright, if you say so, Panda King. So we're fighting a squid, which easily, or a giant squid or something like that, which could easily beat a ship, you know, with, like, if it was super intelligent, it could easily take us out, you know, but it's kind of weird in these stories where you have to either fight or encounter things in the sea. If these things had human intelligence, we'd be, like, stand no chance against them, because all they had to do is just break the bottom of the ship or the hull enough to, put a hole in it, and there'd be only so much we could do. But somehow in these games or stories, somehow the heroes end up surviving in a situation that's completely out of their control for the most part.
Hide from your better!
The ship's getting pulled under. If we get tipped over too far in either direction, we're as good as sunk.
There you go. Now the creature's trying to actually do it. I mean, not that I want them to win or anything like that. I'm just saying that, you know, oh, do you have to hit them more than just one? No, it looks like you only have to barely hit them, and they'll bugger off, you know. No squid, tentacle, octopus, whatever creature you are not using your appendages against the Panda King. No, sir. Gotta be a bit more careful on that. Well, maybe I have to wait till it turns red till it's effectively down there. There we go. Just need to do a bit. Oh, haha! You cannot beat fireworks.
Yes, rise and let me punish you!
What is the squid thing like if he wants to be punished, is he like some type of, you know, master or sadist or something like that? Why does this fight kind of remind me? It reminds me of let's see, Legend of Zelda. which Legend of Zelda had the, was it Skyward Sword that had the squid fight in it? Let's see, Dragon Quest has had a few of these in their games. Legend of Zelda had one. God of War had a scene. I don't know if it was a squid, but it was a giant sea creature, kraken or something like that. I think a lot of major titles, or at least sequels to major titles, at least had a scene where you had to fight like some type of giant ocean creature. You know, it's kind of a classic story. You know, kind of Moby Dick and all that fun stuff. Where you know, I don't know if I'd say fun stuff, but you know, the dangerous the encounter with the larger-than-life sea creature that, you know, due to the pluck and guile of the human crew or luck or whatever, or the hero. Nope.
Rah! Timid creature. With my beautiful fireworks, They are all gone. Cooper! Your assistance is requested.
I'm here. What's the score?
Protect the vessel while I go below and hurriedly craft more fireworks.
Sure thing. Bentley, you check out that fight? Crusher must be on its last legs at this point. I mean, what could he have left?
I'd say about another 100 feet and a dozen tentacles. Just a rough guess.
Uh-oh. Nope, time to fire the cannons at this beast.
Got an idea. Whack the tentacles while they're attached to the ship. The suction comes on the bottom, gets stuck, and maybe you'll have to come in and pull them off.
Oh. Gotcha, that's what I was doing. I kept smacking it, like, waiting for something. It was like... Alright. That's good. There you go. I did use it. Now, come on, now, good. Oh, I guess what I'm supposed to do is I'm supposed to like get the squid as close as I can, and then fire the cannons, so he won't move out of the way, stuff like that. There we go.
You got him. Keep it up.
Yeah, so you can hit him before his tentacles leave, but he gets. Although, isn't this technically, well, I guess they said there's something, but isn't this technically, like, super damaging the ship or something like that? Wait, what? Oh, come on, game. He was right in front of it. Did you see that? I shot the can, didn't do anything to him. Well, luckily at least the ship isn't actually taking actual damage, it seems like. So I don't have to worry about failing too many times till those tentacles eventually get up. I guess they can, because I've noticed like when the head got closer, come on. There we go. Get on closer, dude. Okay. Now can I fire? There you go. Just a few more close shots of the cannonball with that. I guess since the cannonball hasn't completely killed this thing, I assume it has the same structure, or it has like the. Have you ever seen the video of a man who like has lets a cannonball shoot him point blank, and it doesn't like outright destroy him? I think it's because of how close proximity the cannon is, and obviously how much gunpowder they put in the cannon. But still, it's an interesting feat.
A grand battle that was, worthy of the names King and Cooper.
You really softened him up for me.
That was a solid action-reaction, bros. You two stand tall.
Say, Guru, could you get inside this creature's mind? That's a brilliant idea. But are you sure you can pull it off? Then let's do it. Just take any precautions you can.
What's he trying to do?
Getting us a new ally out here in the sea.
Save us!
Well, it looks like Guru is dead. Oh well. We can still do this without him, right? Or is he? I don't know.
Operation Reverse Double Cross. Our goal, as we all know, is to save Penelope. Given her crafty nature, Lefwee has undoubtedly locked her up in one of his most secure locations. They are 1. The Skull Keep, and 2. The Brig of the Death's Head. Our team is too small to assault both simultaneously, so we'll have to fall back on a little sleight of hand. First, we sail in and exchange broadsides with the Death's Head. Armed with the element of surprise and our cannon upgrades, it should be a fair fight. But remember, Penelope might be on board, so we cannot sink this ship. Once the masts fall, Sly should jump onto the enemy vessel and then promptly surrender. A necessary step for 2 reasons. First, that boat is packed with pirates, way too many to fight hand-to-hand. And second, it's the best way to get an audience with Lefwee. Given his smug nature, he's sure to brag where she's hidden if we can get him angry enough. Got that, Sly? Irritate the daylights out of this guy. It's our best and only chance to rescue Penelope. Once he talks, we roll out plan A or B, depending on the situation. This Lefwee is a smart man. Our only hope is to outsmart him at his own game.
Well, the big thing about smart people is that they think, depending on the person, they might think too highly of themselves. So it's so sometimes they think too high about the situation, and they forget about the low scenes or the low things. You know, if you understand what I mean. Anyway, before we go on, let's buy some upgrades. Why not? I grinded a little bit of money in between scenes. Let's get the rage bomb. Let's see, what's that? Ooh, that's not bad. Freezing time. Although I've been using Sly more than anyone else, you'd think I'd be buying all his upgrades, but yeah. Alright, Fist of Flames. Alright. Of course, next chapter will probably have a ton more, but we'll see what happens. So. Alright, let's start this and save Penelope. Reverse double cross. I guess we have to head back to town or something like that. Yeah, I did a little bit of money grinding by messing with some of the ships and stuff like that, so let's see. Okay, so I have to go back, unfortunately. Too bad it doesn't just take me there, but you know, if I want to get more money or whatever. Oh, and I've noticed off screen when you go against the boats, if you get too close to the boats, they'll automatically attack you. So I wasn't sure if it was a case of if you can just trigger the fights themselves, like if you press circle, you do it. If not, then they'll leave you alone or nothing will happen. But no, if you get way too close to them, they'll start messing with you, and then they'll automatically go into encounter mode or whatever. So we don't want to do that, since I can come back and do this chapter off screen if I want to do money grinding for skills. Although it doesn't look like I have much left to do. So, and I don't think the next chapter, I guess technically, I think next chapter is the final chapter if I remember correctly, because we'll have gotten everyone together. So, all right, we're almost there. Kind of wish it'd put me closer to there, so that way I could decide if I wanted to go straight to the mission or run around. Okay, where's the... Oh, maybe I have to go... Maybe I have to turn in through the little hole here. Sailing, sailing over the ocean blue. Something, 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 something. Don't remember all the words.
Battle stations, we're headed into action.
It's gonna be tight sailing in here, Sly. Keep an eye on the rocks.
All right. Oh, so anyway, we have to knock out the sails like before, and we've got those the new cannons from a previous from the one that earlier escaped. So hopefully it shouldn't take us too long to broadside them. This probably isn't the most effective way to do this fight the way I'm doing it, but in the end, as long as you win, it doesn't really matter. Am I right? You're supposed to attack them from either the front or the back, not getting up right next to them, you know, doing it. Well, maybe in real life, maybe depending on how you do it. But I watched a rough Horatio. Actually, it's been a long time since I've read the books or watched the miniseries. I wonder if you can still find that.
We smash her down!
on TV.
Ram him and jump on board!
Ramming speed!
Really, Cooper? A bad choice boarding a ship packed with over 100 pirates. Sure your keen is up to the task of cracking all our skulls?
I don't know about all of you, but yours, I'm sure it can manage.
Ha! Restrain this man and keep your distance from the enemy vessel. This smells of lubber trickery. Take heart, boys. Been a while since we witnessed a good plague walking.
I was about to say, wouldn't they take away his cane and everything like that before? And also, when you walk the plank, tie up his hands and legs so he doesn't get away, so he'll drown. Whatever. This isn't meant to be like super serious stuff. If there was ever a time to get angry with him, get him angry is now. With his men all around, he'll need to look tough. Ah, gotta push his buttons. Let's insult his creativity.
Making me walk the plank? You're the pinnacle of creativity, Lefwee.
Not creative? I'm the smartest man in the 7 seas, you slanderous scabbard!
I wonder if it's just a case of just doing anything or choosing any option, but he seems a little rattled. That slanderous scabbard's crack was pretty weak. Maybe I can play off of it. I'm sure I won't make fun of his pirate talk. Yeah. I'm just choosing the top options and going down just to get more dialogue. If it unlocks the next scene, then yeah, it's all good.
Stop it. You're hurting my feelings. More name-calling like that, I'm leaving.
Cheap action movie dialogue won't get you out of this one, Cooper. You're as good as dead, or my name's not Lefwee.
Cheap action dialogue? Well, at least they're willing to point it out. In some movies, it's fine, but sometimes it's like, ugh. You know, let's show them up.
That's the best insult you can think of? I could do better in a coma, while speaking a foreign language, to deaf apes.
Your wordsmithing is preposterous, presumptuous, and patently premeditated. Time to put that slack tongue to use, like giving the sharks something to chew on.
That didn't seem to work. He was going into alliteration mode there for a second. Thought we got him, but nope.
You've got a real knack for pirate talk. Put 2 nonsense words together and pow! Scary pirate name-calling.
Bah! You might be quick with the put-downs, but who's got the hidden girl? Ha ha ha! Me! You'll never find her.
Never find her, but why would you even care about that? Well, I mean, he's getting him angry, but you know, you're about to push me over the plank, what does it matter? But maybe that's their feeling, that they could tell me, because what does it matter? But anyway, getting close, time to really push the Penelope angle. Ability to keep her prisoner, his attractiveness to women. Ooh, that's always a hit, but let's start at the top.
Hidden? A fellow sharp as you couldn't hide a stick in the forest.
I've got some skill in hiding my blade in lover's guts. Fancy a demonstration?
No, I like to keep my guts inside, all warm and my tumbly.
I'm not worried about Penelope. A girl tough as that will free herself by tomorrow morning, then come and steal your wallet.
Ha! That chickadee will never escape her skull keep. She's locked up in irons, and there she stays until she agrees to love me, despite all my faults. Now be the time sharks launched on your parts.
You're the captain. Step on it, Murray. They've got Penelope locked up in the skull keep.
Check! What? The lover's
Oops,
getting
wrong
away!
button.
After boys! Send up the
What?
signal
Did you
flag.
say he was in
She's
love with
all
Penelope?
about
What? He only saw her from afar. Man,
Heads
he's
up,
one of those
Murray.
guys that
The
has
whole town is trying
falls
to
in love with
blast
anything,
us.
huh? Either that or he really likes, I don't know, I guess, is Penelope supposed to, I forgot if we figured out if she was supposed to be a mouse or a rabbit or something. I assume she's supposed to be like a rabbit or something, but I could be wrong.
I'll make a run for Penelope. You keep the boat safe. We're gonna need it for the escape.
Safe as a baby! Now get moving!
Sly, there's a back route up the Skull Keep. jump on the floating boxes. Penelope and I made a walkway all the way to the top.
Oh, you mean back when you guys did your mission? All right. Is it from this way? Yep. Bouncy, 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 flouncy, fun, 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 fun. The wonderful thing about being Sly is I'm the only one. All right. Anyway, I gotta get back through here. After Lefwee told us where. I mean, shouldn't have been obvious that she was stuck in the keep. I mean, oh, are they actually chasing? Oh, they are actually chasing after me. I thought they were just kind of whatever, but nope, they're after me. Because weren't we here before to, like, checking on his place? So you think, oh, well, this is obviously where he put her. But hey, I guess in planning you can't assume anything, because otherwise you won't have a backup just in case if it doesn't go right. But don't all plans fall apart in the middle of war?
Penelope,
Isn't that the same?
that you? It's time for a rescue. Lefwee. He's good.
Ha ha! The landlubber fell for it! Hook, line, and sinker! Thinks he can outmaneuver the smartest man on the 7 seas! Ha ha! Not hardly. First Mate Jones!
Aye, aye, sir.
Take a battalion of your best men and raid the Cooper ship. There's sure to be some lingering rats about.
What? Sir,
Don't cut me off while I'm speaking, or I'll cut you off from breathing.
the Cooper ship is making for the open water, sir.
Rats indeed. Make full stay with what must we got. If they make it out to sea, we'll never catch them.
Aye, aye, sir.
Bentley! Sly's all blown up and Lefwee's boat is gaining on you!
Keep it together and meet me at the mouth of the harbor. If I can get into deeper waters, I should be able to give this guy the slip.
But Sly!
Keep it together. We're not done yet.
Blast! They'll make it out to sea in this wind. Jones!
Aye, sir.
Load the cannons and prepare to come about. If the breeze don't help, we'll fall back on iron and powder. Fire! Avast there! Afraid you didn't quite make it out of the harbor. Prepare to surrender your vessel.
Sorry, Lefwee, but I'm sure this water is deep enough.
Deep enough to be your grave.
Guru, Crusher, now!
Oh, my thunder!
Is Crusher? Crusher! We're doomed! Ha do da da! Horibia!
Good to see you, too. I'll focus on freeing Penelope. You take care of any pirates that might come up on deck. Use the left and right analog sticks to control your tentacles. Then hit the R1 button and L1 button to smash guys.
Way to break fourth wall just to describe the details of like what I'm supposed to do, but whatever. But yeah, looks like Sly might have been taken out of the picture, but we've got big old octopus, Cthulhian horror, eldritch horror, whatever you want to call it, on our side. So yeah, pretty easy to control. I like how like a lot of the mini games and everything are pretty easy to figure out. I mean, yeah, they explain it to you, but you know, like it's not like it's not like certain games where they try to explain it to you, and then even when you're playing it, you're like, what the heck? But nope, it's straightforward as it should be. A game shouldn't be, unless it's like a challenge game, like a shooter or something like that. It shouldn't be. It shouldn't take a rocket scientist to play these games. Are you trying to pick locks there, dude, or something like that? I didn't think that was your forte. I thought that was more slicing. I thought you just blew up stuff. But I think it is a wooden boat. But most ships are like, don't they use like lacquered wood and stuff like that to make sure it's not easy to like catch on fire? Or at least the more well put together ships. There are, I mean, you can still catch on fire. It's just usually they use like certain types of woods and like waxes on it to make sure it can't catch fire easily unless it's something like Greek fire or something like that.
Only 2 left.
Which is Greek fire is that like one concoction or thing that the Greeks came up with, which basically can't be put out by water or not easily. Like even if you got buckets of water and splash on it, it'd still like survive. Like unless it was like completely submerged in water, it'd still keep burning. I think. I don't know what the recipe is for it or anything like that, but I just know, you know, that's what made the Greeks dangerous, is being able to just like shoot it or pitch it onto the. Oops.
The rescue, Penelope. Hold tight.
I guess I kind of get distracted by other things, and there's a bit more few duders there, more pirates, more collie dogs, or whatever you want to call them.
Done.
Bentley, yo.
Call up your squid, or the girl gets it.
Back off, Guru. I'll deal with this guy.
Aye, that you have. Set me up to think I'd outsmarted you, then pulled me into the deep water with this beast. I tip me hat to ye. You're the cleverest man I've ever had the pleasure of beating.
You getting this, Sly?
Yeah, I've got some perspective on the situation.
Avast!
Guru, get Sly. He can't swim.
Aye, shipmate, but who'll be helping? You.
Ah!
Nobody touches that turtle but me.
Me pirate flower finally blooms, yet you'd favor this cripple over me, the smartest man on the 7 seas?
Oh, I do like smart guys. And he beat you at your own game. You tell me who's more intelligent.
Be still my heart and quick me blade. 'Tis time for a duel. You and I'll make the mating dance of death.
Use the left analog stick to jump and duck.
Yeah, you have to X to jump, circle like makes you duck, and then X like I guess low hits, and then the other one. Whoop. Well,
Farewell, my pirate flower. But short and bloody.
bloody? What kind of game are we playing here? But yeah, Penelope all of a sudden gets put into like a what's the word? Yeah, you have to dodge. Basically, what happens is you have to dodge him multiple times. Oops. Oh, and you also have to make sure. Oh, I don't know why my. Oh, at least the game only gives you the death dialogue like once, and then it's like, okay, oops. You're supposed to do. Oh, there we go. Basically, I have to wait until he, like parades himself or whatever. He seems to not be doing the other slice action or whatever you want to call it, but that's fine. Oh, we had to do this multiple times. Gotcha.
Get back here.
She must be using a rapier or something like that because her sword's like all wiggling about, especially during the cutscene. Oh, wrong button. It's like what she, or a P or a rapier and a P or whatever it's called. A P or P or whatever. Ah. Oh. Press the button at the right time, dork. Alright. There we go. It's not that hard, it's just, I'm just... what the heck? I pressed the circle button. Oh, there we go. Maybe I should just keep it, like, held. Maybe I let go of the button, like, way too early. Wait, shouldn't I just stay like this? Oh, that's... I think he gets smarter afterwards, but... because we only have to do this, like, 1 or 2 more times.
Stand and take it.
Actually, she kind of reminds me of her outfit. Looks like Gina Davis from like Cutthroat Island or whatever it was called. Man, I haven't seen that movie in forever. Oops, wrong button. I don't remember that being that great of a movie though, if I remember correctly. Oops.
Eat it.
Man, I haven't seen it. Whoa, wow. Oh. Drat indeed. There we go. Luckily, there's no life that you have to worry about in this. Press the wrong button. I like this. Oops. I like this fight or whatever, just because it's different from. Oh, what's the problem with me? keep, like, pressing the wrong buttons. I know what buttons I need to press. There we go. So long, sucker.
Smartest man on the 7 seas.
Yeah, who knew Penelope was good at dueling and rapier? She has rapier wit indeed.
Lefwee was beat, outsmarted by our own resident genius, who'd done more than just rescue a team member. He'd won himself a girlfriend. It was nice to hear him talk. They'd have these conversations the rest of us couldn't even follow. Far as I could tell, they were made for each other. Dmitri was in love too. The new diving gear had gone to his head. We were informed that he'd be our frogman for the Cooper vault job. Not that any of us had even asked him. For the first time in memory, Carmelita didn't show up and cart everyone to jail. Oh well, I'll send her a postcard. You know, I'd hate to have her feel left out.
Well, looks like we finally did it. Everyone's put together. Penelope was saved, yet she saved us all with her rapier knowledge and dueling skills. You know, I actually tried learning dueling. I never went to classes or anything like that, but I did it for a while. But maybe I should pick it back up again one of these days, just for, if anything, for exercise purposes. But anyway, and oh yeah, the ending of that where Penelope and Bentley get together. Well, let's just say the feeling is bittersweet for later, the next game of the series, but I don't want to say anything more. But anyway, now that that's done, everyone's put together, it's time to finally pull off the job. So in the next episode of Sly 3 Honor Among Thieves, well, we'll start the chapter Honor Among Thieves and go to the the Cooper Vault and get what's unlocked inside. So thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.